Good morning. Thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice. You wake up counting your blessings every day. I tell you, an attitude of gratitude will totally change your life. Do an experiment. Try it. Every morning when you wake up, before you even get out of bed, before you check your phone, before you start thinking about all the things that you have to rush and do, just stop and thank God. Thank the universe. Thank yourself. Just be thankful, grateful, appreciative. What can you be thankful for? Well, it doesn't matter what your situation is, there is something for you to be grateful for. There are people who have been fired from jobs or lost their home and community due to a wildfire. There are people who have just gone through terrible traumas or divorces. There are people who think they have nothing to live for. There are people who have just lost loved ones. For some people, it might be just being grateful for another day, the next breath, or the ability to feel the sun on your face, to wake up in a bed, in a comfortable home. There are more and more people on the street these days. Are you grateful that you have somewhere to lay your head at night? You've got food in the cupboard, in the fridge, you have appliances to cook your food and to store it safely. You have a vehicle or a regular form of transportation. Do you have clothes on your back and a few extra in the closet? When you are grateful for what you have and you truly express it, the universe rewards you with more things to be grateful for. Some of the people who have gone through the very worst and lost everything are those that are the happiest. They've turned their life around. They've focused on what they can do. They focused on their God-given abilities, and they created a new life out of nothing. There are people who were homeless that are now multimillionaires. There are people who were born with no arms, and they've made more of their lives than normal, average, able-bodied people. These are people that have had a goal. They've had to try harder. They've had to work harder than people who are just handed things, who are expecting more and not grateful for what they already have. Bob Proctor taught me how important it is to be grateful for everything, even the things that go wrong in your life, because that would be the universe clearing out what's in your way to something better. I know a lot of people who complain and grumble about their jobs or their homes or where they live or their relationships, but they don't do anything about it. And they really want something else. Sometimes the universe will come along and destroy what you have in order to make way for something better. What if the divorce you are going through is the best thing that ever happened to you, because that opens your life for the love of your life to come in. Maybe you're fired from a job that you would never have left, but you're meant for so much more. Sometimes we spend so much time being loyal to the point of stubbornness, and we get so stuck, we can't see what else is available for us. We can't see that we're not living our purpose. In Bob Proctor's book, The Art of Living, in his chapter, Count Your Blessings, he talks about doing a seminar in Phoenix one day with Sandy Gallagher, his business partner, and she was going through a rough time in her life. He was leaving town, and she asked if they could just grab a cup of coffee before he flew out. So they went to a coffee shop, and she asked Bob Proctor if he could give her 2 or 3 ideas to help her maintain a good attitude. And he said, sure. He took a napkin that was on the table and grabbed a pen and wrote at the top of the napkin, every morning, think of 10 things that you are grateful for. When you get finished writing the 10 things down, send love to 3 people who are bothering you. Now, most people have difficulty doing that. If someone is really bothering you, most people, if someone's bothering them, they send bad energy to that person. Don't do that. Send love to them. The person who is bothering you has nothing to do with this. It's the vibration that you're putting yourself in. You can put yourself into a wonderful vibration by sending love out to the world. Start with, what are you grateful for? Let's try that now. First of all, Wallace Wattles said in The Science of Getting Rich, the whole process of mental adjustment and attunement can be summed up in one word: gratitude. We have challenges in our life that are dominating our thinking most of the time. A shortage of money, a business problem, a relationship problem, and we have a tendency to focus on the problem. If we're focused on the problem, we're adding energy to the problem, and the problem grows. Albert Einstein said we cannot solve our problems with the same level of thinking that created them. Einstein knew about energy. He understood how the mind works. He knew that if you're thinking about the problem, you won't be able to come up with a solution. So let's take some time to get into a calm state of being. Maybe you can sit quietly and put away any distractions. If you're on your phone, turn off the notifications. And if you're driving, you won't be able to close your eyes, but if you're at home or in your office, just sit calmly. Take a deep breath in. And allow your central nervous system to relax. Take another deep breath in. And let that go. A third deep breath in to signal to your central nervous system that it's safe or protected. It's okay. Sit quietly for a few minutes. You have nowhere you have to be, nothing you have to do. Just first get calm and allow the beautiful energy that creates worlds to flow into your mind, to think about what's wonderful in this world, what's going well, what good has come out of challenges that you've undertaken. Maybe you've learned lessons. Maybe you've let go of something or someone that's hurt you. Let's think about and write down 10 things that you can be truly grateful for. When you opened your eyes this morning, were you able to see? Sight is a precious sensory factor that not everyone is gifted with. You've been gifted with an intellect. You can think. Mental chatter going on in your mind all day long is not thinking. You have the ability to think, to choose. Write down 10 things that you are grateful for. Maybe it's the ability to write. Some people are illiterate. Perhaps you have a hot cup of coffee or a fresh glass of water, a nice cup of tea to help you relax. Are you sharing life with someone that you truly love? You have family, friends, co-workers, business partners that you appreciate. When you get finished writing the 10 things, send love to 3 people who are bothering you. Maybe it is your loved ones or your business partner. When you get into the state of being grateful, that opens your heart. You feel well-being when you express that. And when you are calm and feeling grateful, you attract more things to feel grateful about. You attract more good in your life. And when you send love to people who are bothering you, that reduces the negative energy. It allows you to see them from a different perspective. I'm so happy and grateful that I get to connect people to their higher self so that they may lead more productive, fulfilling, enriching lives. The more grateful you are, the more your life feels enriched, the more purposeful you go out into the world, setting an intention that today you're going to be loving and happy, joyful and respected. You're going to get more done today than you did yesterday with ease and flow. And you're putting yourself into a wonderful vibration by sending love out into the universe. And then what Bob Proctor told Sandy Gallagher to do was be quiet for 5 minutes and ask for guidance for the day. Get into the habit of tapping into universal intelligence. Maybe you spend a few minutes praying. When you pray, you're talking to God. When you meditate, when you just sit quietly, when you're listening, you may hear the voice of God. You may hear an idea come to you. You might get an impulse to do something that you've never done before, or a thought that will help you find a solution to a challenge you're facing. Get into this practice of mental adjustment and see what you want. Don't spend any time looking at what you don't want. Wallace Waddell said the whole process of mental adjustment and attunement can be summed up in one word: gratitude. The attunement is getting in harmony with universal laws. So if you've written down 10 things that you're grateful for and sent out love to lessen the negative energy between you and someone who's bothering you, now let's just sit quietly for a moment and ask for guidance for the day. I'll be quiet and let you do that, and I'll be right back. Good morning again. Thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice. That was only about 1 minute. Sitting quietly is not a waste of time. You might have noticed that your mind is racing off into all sorts of directions, wondering when I'm going to come back, wondering why this is taking so long. But if you practice this, if you practice gratitude, it's a powerful process for shifting your energy and bringing more of what you want into your life. Be grateful for what you already have, and you attract more good things. If you practice this one thing, gratitude, writing down 10 things that you're grateful for, changing your vibrational energy, sending love out into the world, If there are 3 people that are bothering you, just send a quick blessing to them and send them on their way. Don't focus a lot of attention on them, because that might change your focus to negativity. We want to have as much positive flow of energy from the universe, from the infinite. And as you are grateful for what you already have, and as you get into the feeling of calmness, confidence, loving energy. Do you know love? Love. I look at that as law of vibrational energy. The rate at which your body is vibrating, the rate at which your mind is in a vibrational energy of love, of peace, of calm, that sets you up to attract more things that you want, more things that you are excited about and happy and joyful about, more things that you want. We only attract into our lives that which vibrates in the same frequency. Be grateful for what you already have, and you will attract more good things. Try this every day for a month and see if your life doesn't get better and better. Wallace Wattles also said, "The grateful mind is constantly fixed upon the best. Therefore, it tends to become the best. It takes the form or character of the best and will receive the best." Gratitude is a beautiful word, but it's also one of the most misunderstood words in any language. Gratitude hooks you up with your source of supply. It literally puts you in harmony with the Creator, with the source of universal supply, so that the good in everything will move toward you. And isn't that what you really want? More good, more joy, more peace, more of everything in life that will allow you to be happy and content. Set an intention that today you will look for things to be grateful for. It's funny, the more you practice this, the less hatred or dislike or discontent shows up in your life. The more that you send love out into the world, the less you care about the chaos and craziness going on outside of you. The more you focus on calming your central nervous system, the easier it is to tackle the challenges that life throws at you every single day. And I tell my clients to set a big goal, something that you truly want in your life, something that your heart desires more than anything. Everything starts in the mind. So when you think about what it feels like to be happy, what it feels like to be grateful, what it feels like to be comfortable and content and enjoying life, that you have sufficient money and time to do what you really want. What does that look like? Set a goal that you really want to go after, something big, something you truly desire. Maybe you've thought about it in the past and given up. Maybe you told someone your dream and they said it was impossible. write it down and spend a few minutes thinking about what would it be like to have that goal accomplished, to be living how you truly want to be living, not sacrificing, not feeling there's always more. You always want more no matter how much you have. That's the spiritual side of you looking to grow and experience more life. That's not selfish. That is everyone who is here on earth wanting more no matter how much they have. So start out by being grateful for what you have, grateful for what you've accomplished, and grateful for what's yet to come. That changes the energetic vibration that your body is in, and you start to notice better things coming to you, more things coming to you with ease, more fun, more joy, more happiness, more of everything that you want, because you attract what you're in harmony with. You can only attract more of what you want when you're grateful for what you already have. You can never attract good by thinking about all the things that have hurt you, caused you pain, caused you negativity. Let go of that. Let go and let the universe show you how wonderful life really is. Start today with a grateful heart. And maybe tonight when you go to bed, look at your list of what you're grateful for. See if you can add to it and see if you can get back into that spirit of gratitude. Take a deep breath in. Say thank you. Create a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice. Enjoy your day. I'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 7. Thank you.